Hello my friends, it's May 28th, 2018, and it's time for today's big story. Remember Rare? Remember when Rare used to make games for Nintendo systems? Banjo-Kazooie, they worked with Donkey Kong, Jet Force Gemini, GoldenEye, a whole bunch of great stuff. Then Nintendo let them go and they went to Microsoft, and they've done some stuff, but I think most would say they're certainly not putting out what they used to. But they still have a lot of great IP that are tied to Microsoft and Rare. Well, seems like Rare, at least, is open to the idea of their IP being used by other companies, and apparently Rare's the one that has the say on this stuff. Now, obviously, Microsoft would have to be involved somewhat, but Rare says that they're open to other companies utilizing their IP. This comes from Rare studio head Craig Duncan. He specifically says, Rare has this 32-year back catalog of heritage and IP, and while I wouldn't say we were Disney or even Nintendo or Sega or any kind of other long-term IP stalwarts in our business, people ask us to use this stuff. It's absolutely not out of the realm of possibility, but not only does the why have to be right, but the team and the people and the who have to be right. Rare is the guardian of Rare's IP. Who knows what the future holds? So, Rare is open to people using their IP, but they need to have someone, they need to have a company that's gonna treat the IP right. I mean, there's certainly plenty of Rare IP that we haven't really seen anything from in quite some time. And maybe Rare would be open to letting other companies do that stuff, because Rare now isn't what it used to be years ago. The same people aren't there. There's still a few people left that were there all those years ago, but most of them have moved on to other companies and are doing other things. So Rare themselves now might not feel like the right company to bring those franchises back, and they could see other companies and say, hey, potentially these guys make a lot of sense for this IP. They seem like a company that could handle bringing something like that back. Jake A on Go Nintendo says, I'd love to see a new Banjo-Kazooie, but I would be more excited to see them appear as guests in the upcoming Smash Brothers. Now, previously I wasn't sure how if that would actually happen. But hearing a comment like this, it leads me to believe that maybe there's more potential for it than I thought. And Microsoft and Nintendo have been working together in a whole bunch of ways in recent years, and they're both down with cross-platform play, which is great too. We've seen all the Minecraft stuff and how Xbox Live ties into all that. So yeah, the two companies are working together, and I would think if Nintendo approached Rare and Microsoft and said, hey, we would like Banjo and Kazooie to appear in the next Smash Brothers, I don't see Rare saying, like, we don't trust you guys with the characters. There's, like, no way that would happen. Obviously, there'd have to be a deal worked out between all three companies, and Microsoft is going to get some money from that, obviously, and they're going to want to have some oversight into what happens with the characters and everything. But yeah, I can't imagine at least Nintendo asking and Microsoft and Rare not being somewhat interested in it. So, hearing this statement, maybe something like that could happen. I mean, that would be a dream for a lot of Nintendo fans. A lot of people that grew up with Banjo and Kazooie would like to see them appear in another Nintendo title. I mean, we might not get Banjo-Kazooie, whatever you want to call it, on a Nintendo system, but certainly an appearance of Smash Brothers seems more likely. So, I don't know, it's nice to hear them say this stuff. It gives hope for the future, and maybe some franchises that Nintendo fans have fond memories of could come back to the platform in some way. Alright, my friends, that's today's big story for May 28th, 2018. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back tomorrow for whatever tomorrow's big story is, and I sure hope you'll join me to check it out. So until then, have a lovely day and a lovely evening, and I'll see you in a few short hours. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot!